Welcome back, everybody, to Scrumptious Unscripted Ash vs. Evil Dead Aftershow. We didn't die, we just took the summer off. But we're here to discuss Season 2, Episode 1, entitled Home. I'm your hostess, Kat. With me always, the good Sir Pappy, and we've missed you. That's unfair. No, it's good to be back. It's good to have Ash back, for sure. And this season premiere was pretty much on par with last year's, where it's like, the hype train is real.
Yeah, phenomenal. Just not even missing a beat. We get to start off with Ash living the dream.
Living that Jacksonville dream.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, not much of a difference there. But yeah.
Florida's Florida.
He's in Jacksonville. He's about to maybe hook up with the mother-daughter duo. You know, Kelly and Pablo are working the bar. Everyone's having a good time. And then this is Evil Dead.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice to start out with showing, oh, hey, look, Ruby's lost total control
of her creepy skeletal demon babies
yeah,
that came out of Pablo.
Yeah, the shadow demon babies. I love the fact that they keep the humor right off the bat, where she's fighting for her life, and then she realizes she needs Ash, and just kind of like, shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, then, 3.5 minutes in, everyone's covered in blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we went 0 to 60, and I feel like the tapping point of last year was the diner scene as far as just buckets and buckets of blood, and we doubled that in
with just 2 deadites.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a nice little, okay, Ash is like, well, we have to go back. I gotta take care of this because she broke a promise.
Yeah.
But getting back was really cool little twist right off the bat, because this is something they never even touched on with the movies, and they didn't touch on it with the previous season, but Ash does have a hometown.
Yep.
And
in
how
Michigan.
Do they feel about it? Yeah. And how do they feel about him there? Oh, okay, he's a laughingstock.
Ashy slashy.
The kids treat him like a urban legend, you know, like Candyman and that kind of stuff, and the adults just think he's kind of a tool. Which, okay, yeah, he is kind of a tool.
Which is fair.
Yeah. But it was nice kind of seeing some interaction with that kind of stuff. With his dad.
Yeah.
Who established that that's definitely his father 8 seconds after he met a woman.
Yep.
And then kind of a little bit of the townsfolk interaction was really cool. And even seeing Ash, I'm going to stand up for myself. Yeah. Cool, that's awesome. You finally did it. It's too late, buddy.
You are about 28 years behind the 8 ball.
Yeah. So what do you think about the overall plot beginnings? Like showing them teaming up with Ruby, which I'm sure we'll get to, as well as Pablo's issues.
Yeah, well, I think we definitely are not done with Pablo's issues. I feel like that's going to be a big crux for the season here. And I also don't think that Ruby's really going to help him out.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think she's going to try and use him for something. But it's just such a great starter episode for the season. Because without interrupting or ruining the episode itself, they set up so many things.
Yeah.
You know, they set up the team up with Ruby. They kind of set up what the children are intending. They showed Pablo's hallucinations and the fact that he can apparently turn invisible to demons.
Yeah, or at least those particular demons, because he was definitely visible to the Deadites.
Yeah, which I think is kind of fair, because as much as I love Kelly as like the badass of the group, because really she's like the toughest one. You know, because Pablo is always scared, and Ash, you know, you go into the deep psychology and all of that, but Ash uses his quips and stuff to cover the fact that he's had no life.
Yeah.
But Kelly's the tough one, but I wonder if they're going to do any more character development with her, because it does seem a little weak right now. Because after they killed off her parents early in season 1, there hasn't really been much for her to do other than just be awesome.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm surprisingly cool with. I'm cool with her rolling up and just being badass, but I think we did touch on that a little bit with, her little side story there, where it was just like, well, you're better than Ash. You should be in charge. Like, where it's just, there's always kind of been at least a feeling for me of like passing the baton, right?
Yeah. Or is this going to lead into her turning traitor or even pretending to turn traitor at some point? That could be an interesting subplot to the story.
Well, and again, we've got Ruby in the mix. She's on the team now. So it's just, is she going to be putting those bugs in Kelly's ear where it's like, no, you are better than him. You should maybe just get rid of him.
And that's fair, yeah, because I'm with you. I don't think Ruby is going to be the best teammate.
No. But at the same point, I don't see how much in the way of options they have.
And that's exactly what it is. They have no choice but to work together. However, I do look forward. That means that he's got another female partner that he's going to consistently make ridiculous sexual quips towards.
Yep. We definitely needed a replacement there.
And that is really funny with this show, how well they handle the horror and the comedy. Because with any other character in TV, it would just be like he'd be a misogynist douchebag. But Bruce Campbell handles the character so well, and the history is so deep with the Evil Dead and all of that stuff, that as an audience member, you're like, no, he's just kind of an idiot. Like, he thinks with two things, his dick and his chainsaw. And those are his only options.
Yeah, brains do not come in here at all, at any point. But I don't know. I feel like we've got a very good jumping platform for the season. And I was a little skeptical, when they were like, yeah, nope, they announced season 2 before season 1 even began. Then we went through season 1, which really felt like, with the exception of the like demon portals opening up at the end, if it was going to be a 1-season series, it could have ended there. Like, they all go off to Florida and live happily ever after.
Yeah, they really did it like they were making a movie.
Yeah.
As if they had, okay, we're making a trilogy, is what it felt like. It was just a long-form first film in a trilogy. So I do have a feeling that the seasons are limited. I don't see them just doing, we're going to do 7 seasons, 8 seasons, and just go on forever. I really think that Sam Raimi has an end point for the show. And it's going to be, I'm hoping 3 seasons, because this is a lot of fun, but I think they could make it. They could successfully ramp it up to almost Army of Darkness level ridiculousness for a 3rd season, but then end it well, And they don't have to kill off Ash or do any of that kind of stuff to end it. They just can find a nice point where it's, all right, you really are done. You get to go to Jacksonville.
You get to go to Jacksonville and live it up, apparently.
All right, so predictions for the season. I'm going to go real crazy and predict that Ash's dad becomes a Deadite at some point.
Well, I feel like we've met him. Well, I feel like that's just par for the show after season 1. It's like, okay, douchebag cop, totally going to become a Deadite. Sexy waitress, totally going to become a Deadite. Like, it's just, I feel like if you meet tertiary characters and they have names, they're doomed to die.
I think the waitress is going to be killed by a Deadite. That's what I think.
I don't know. We now have precedents for, attractive women in Ash's life just not ending well, so.
Yeah. But it's going to be a fun season. I'm definitely digging it. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing?
If you haven't seen it yet, the first episode is available for free on a couple of news outlets. So if you want to go get a little taste of that and see what we're talking about,
do
it. And season 1 is obviously available on Starz if you have Starz. And I think they're doing a thing with Amazon too, where you can watch it, but it's not like Amazon Prime. Like, you can watch it through Amazon and Apple TV, but you pay per episode.
You have to rent it, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably season discount. Personally, it's not a super long, it's only 30-minute episodes, and they only ran, 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can binge it on a Saturday afternoon. Don't be afraid to do so. It is worth your time.
Definitely. And I'm just going to throw side notes in here at the end of the episode. I got to meet Miss Kelly at Fan Expo. She's super awesome, super nice. Took some pictures. We got to chit-chat a little bit because we were pre-screened for episode 1. So we did get to talk a little bit of that. But I want to pass on to you, our loyal Ash viewers, the most important question that I had to ask her, which was, how many gallons of blood did they cover her in that diner scene last season? To which she had the very specific number of 26 gallons of blood.
Damn. Yeah, because I think at that point you just might as well count for your own amusement. Like,
yeah, no, she said, she asked. She was very, very interested in the number that they used for that. So 26 is the magic number. And then she also gave me the lovely little snippet teaser for this season that there were very few episodes that they did not go into or close to triple digits this season. Which, so obviously, with episode 1 here, like, duh.
Yeah. And I got to give them credit, too, on the acting side, is you really got to nail those takes, the in-between takes, where you're going to get doused.
Yeah.
Because you can you can cut and refilm the before or the after, but the during, you really got to nail that. Because what are you going to do? All right, well, that didn't work at all. Everyone go shower, go change.
Yeah. Go get makeup
clean
again.
Clean up the set, yeah. And it's just been so much fun. I can't wait for season 2 to really start rolling. Great opening episode.
Oh, yeah. Definitely set the tone once again, where it's just, all right, nope, we're here to have fun and kill shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, everybody, thanks for having us back. We're happy to be back. And we will see you next week. And Ash airs 8 p.m. on Sunday on Starz. So check it out. Come chat with us. We love talking with y'all in the comments. See you then. Bye.